back! You betrayed our father.
He betrayed me.
I played the role of Ares. Ares is the god of war. He was one of the, 13 most prominent gods from the Olympus. He's the son of Zeus. He's a very hot-headed character with a very short fuse, with a very strong temper.
By choosing you.
Theseus is a semi-god, has always enjoyed the emotional favor of his father, as opposed to Ares. Ares has fought thousands and thousands of battles in the name of his father on behalf of all the gods, and he feels put aside, he feels excluded, he feels ostracized by his father. He feels that his father doesn't love him. And Sam is a very passionate actor. I mean, he's very committed to his work. He wants to push, the limits, and he really wants to get one step further every time, and it's a treat to watch him, and to perform with him and see and have an actor on set with you, giving you so much energy. I mean, he's highly energized.
We are brothers, but not equal.
Perseus has a kid now, and he is content with his human life. Tell to our friends in Latin America about the changes or in your characters in this new movie.
Well, I think by giving Perseus a kid, and it being 10 years down the track, he's more paternal, and as you said, he's content, he's happy with his fisherman life, and the burden of being a demigod hasn't really touched him just yet. And when it does, he realizes he's rusty and he's out of practice.
You betrayed our father.
Our father? Our father betrayed me by choosing you.
Is it harder to be a demigod? How does it feel to be that?
I think it's a burden. I think it's a responsibility. I think that's what Perseus feels. I think, he's in this movie, he understands what it means to have that sense of power.
Professional, what do you think about his performance?
Edgar, I think Edgar's an extremely talented man. I think, you watch his performance in Carlos. It's fantastic. Even way back in, the first movies he set out to do, you see a talent that is just, increasing with each performance. I think he's a very passionate man. He's very detailed, and he's an actor who loves making movies, which is always a good thing.
I will kill you and everything you love!
This is a very physical role. Was a dangerous shooting too?
Yes, I died several times during the filming of this. No, look, I don't think it's dangerous. No movie's ever going to be dangerous. I do as much as I can within limitations, and so I don't get hurt. But I believe an audience demands, to not be pulled out because they see a stunt.
What do you think about the vision of Jonathan?
Look, I love Jonathan. He's like my brother. We like the same movies. We're the same age. We've got the same sense of humour. We're the same nerdy, insecure men at 35. And I think his vision is exactly what he set out today. Sometimes a vision can get changed by a studio or an edit process. But this is the movie that Jonathan pitched to me way back before we even started.
And 3, 2, 1, boom!
Oh, boy.
And 3, 2, 1, boom!
Which is your favorite scene in this movie, Sam?
Like any scene with Liam or the kid, because we're bringing in the family values into a big blockbuster. You know, I love the labyrinth moving because they built a real labyrinth that moved. I love all the action, obviously, but essentially this is a movie about family coming together and trying to iron out their differences. They're a dysfunctional family who just happen to be gods and demigods, but you know, so any scene I got to do with those kept reinforcing the main theme of the movie to me.
What are you preparing now, which is your next project?
I've got something that I'm doing in July, which is a thing with Jared Butler and Matt McConaughey. So it's obviously a movie about very ugly men. But apart from that, you know, we'll see how this goes.
When will you come to Latin America to make a movie with us?
I'd love to go down there. I went down there when I was a kid, or when I was a kid, you know, like in my 18, 19, I went down there. So. But you know, I love it. I think the surf's great, people are fantastic, the vibe's good.
Wrath of the Titans!